Hey Sofrfito Lovers, it's Ben Ramos bringing you my third mukbang from my palatial home here in the Northwest Bronx. Bringing you another angle, look my bed, sitting down on the ground, bringing you my third mukbang, comida boricua, Puerto Rican food. We have here on the plate some arroz con gandules. I don't know if you can see the little gandules. In English, guys, gandules are, I believe they're called pigeon peas, green pigeon peas. Have some maduritos, look, fried sweet plantains. Oh my God, they're amazing. And I decided to bring you something a little bit different. A lot of times when people talk about Puerto Rican food, we really focus a lot on pork, because pork is a huge protein in Puerto Rican communities and Puerto Rican cuisine. But I am bringing you Bacalao Guisado. That is stewed bacalao. Bacalao has a lot of names. Some people call it codfish, some people call it saltfish, some people call it salted fish. It is a typical, fish that we serve in Puerto Rican cuisine. You can, almost destroyed everything. Typical fish that we eat in Puerto Rican cuisine. Sometimes we make it as a cold salad. I believe we call it serenata when it's a cold salad. Or in this form, where you make it with red peppers, green peppers, and onions, and bacalao guisado, stewed bacalao. It's cooked in a tomato sauce. I have been talking for a long time. Please forgive me. Shout out to Suave Boom, who recently did a Puerto Rican food mukbang. I told him I would make one too, so here we go. Kind of similar, because he made pernil, arroz con gandules, and Maduros for his mukbang. I'm doing the same, except I switched out the protein. I wanted some uno marico, some seafood. Here we go. Buen provecho a todo. Bacalao guisado. Oh my God, I love bacalao. I like seafood. I'm not the biggest seafood fan, but bacalao is just, it takes me back to my childhood. Makes me feel ultra Puerto Rican. Arroz con gandules or rice with pigeon peas. Goes so great with this. Even though whenever you eat something guisado, anything that's stewed, you're supposed to eat it with white rice, but I'm sorry. Arroz con gandules and this together, amazeballs. Oh, bringing you another Puerto Rican mukbang. Mira, comida boricua. Comida boricua, typical Puerto Rican / Caribbean / Latino Caribbean meal. Oh, I am hungry, I am tired. I do these mukbangs and my tasting videos after work, so I guess that's something you guys probably have figured out, because I'm always talking about how I'm tired. Just eating and enjoying this amazing, amazing food. Where did I get this food from? Live in the Bronx. In the Bronx, Dominican and Puerto Rican food is ubiquitous. It's everywhere. The Bronx is kind of like the borough of the Boricuas. We are 45% of the Puerto Rican community is in the Bronx. So, and huge Dominican population. So, you can find our food everywhere and anywhere. Got this from a place, it's a chain that you find mostly in New York City called Caridad, which means charity, I believe. Oh, mira esto. Oh my God, mira esto. So, a little bit of a story time. So, salty, savory. Bacalao is just incredible. Salty, savory, wonderful fishy taste, but not too overpowering. And just the right amount of salt. Bacalao is not easy to make. You have to really know how to get the salt out of that fish, yet maintain enough for flavor. Because there's tons of places that they overdo the bacalao, and then it tastes like nothing. And then there's places that definitely under prepare it, where they don't take enough salt out, so when you taste it, it's like you're eating a salt lick. Caridad's pretty good at knowing how to balance the salt factor. I like my bacalao to be slightly salty, but not too much. Mira, bacalao guisado. Mira eso. I'm all over the place, I know. I was about to get into a story time and then I got distracted by food. Well, you know, I work with kids. I talk about that all the time. I'm in an after-school program. I work for a nonprofit organization here in the Bronx, Maduro. And I have a lot of fun with these kids, and sometimes I have a lot of fun with their parents. And you know that show, Kids Say the Darndest Things? Well, there should be another show called Their Parents Say the Darndest Things. I had a parent today talk to me. You know, parents are sweet. They thank you for all that you do for their kids. Thank you for providing these services and being there and being a free program, and my kids get daycare and childcare and all that other stuff. And they thank us, and they, you know, we definitely become a part of their lives, and even the parents' lives. And one of the moms was laughing and telling me, she says, "You don't even know, Mr. Ben, how much you help me. You help me even when he's home." And I was like, "What do you mean?" This parent was talking about her son who's in one of the younger grades. She was like, "Well, you don't understand, Mr. Ben. When he misbehaves at home, I tell him, if you don't behave, se lo voy a decir a Mr. Ben. I'm going to tell Mr. Ben." And that he gets afraid and he, you know, gets his act together. And I was like, "Really?" So it's like, "Yeah, you don't understand, because he's afraid of you. You know, because you're big and tall and mean and strict." And I was like, okay. Somewhere in there was a compliment. I know. She said it in a complimentary cadence, but like, so I'm big, fat, and mean and strict. And she was like, "My son is afraid of you. Oh, when I tell him that I'm going to tell you how he behaves at home, he will cry. He will beg me not to. He will get everything together. He'll be nice. He'll go to bed early. He'll eat all of his food." She said to me, and this is the part that really made me laugh. She goes, "You're better than the cuco." Okay, reference. The cuco is kind of like the boogeyman. I don't know if Mexicans, Central Americans, and South Americans have the concept of el cuco, but I know definitely Caribbean Latinos, Caribeños, we have this concept of the cuco. He's a boogeyman. Nobody knows what the cuco does, what he looks like, what happens if you meet with the cuco, but all we know is that there's this abstract concept called el cuco that we all grew up terrified of. So mom says that I'm better than el cuco. She'll tell little boy, I'm not going to say his name or what grade he's in, but she'll tell little boy, "If you don't act right, I'm going to tell Mr. Ben," and that he'll cry, he'll shape up. So mom was like, "You're better than el cuco." Again, there was a compliment meant there. I don't think the compliment was delivered in the best way possible. But, you know, I'm tall, big, fat, mean, strict. And I'm apparently more scary than the boogeyman. So she was telling me that. And I just started laughing. Because at first I was like, okay, I'm a little bit offended. But, you know, spent many years, you know, undergoing trainings and, you know, workshops and classes on early childhood development, early childhood psychology, pre-adolescent youth development, and all that good stuff. And apparently, you know, I just, you know, that gets boiled down to I'm big, fat, mean, and scary, and scarier than the boogeyman. Well, there we are. Mr. Ben, scarier than the cuco. Because I'm definitely not an abstract concept. I'm very real, very tangible, and I don't play. No matter how cute and young they are, I don't play. Oh, the bacalao is so good. It's kind of dry. I kind of like it when it's dry. And the Maduros, oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, Maduros are fried, ripened plantains. Plantains look like bananas, but they're not bananas. But plantains are often green. You give them enough time to ripen, they start becoming yellowish, orangish, and black. And when they reach a certain point where they look like they're totally ripened and kind of ruined, some people will see plátanos when they're all black and mostly black and think, oh, they're overripe and ruined. Wrong. When they're like that, you slice them up and you fry them and you get this delicacy, sweet fried plantains. Maduros. We call them maduros. Sometimes people call them maduritos. They're just maduros and they're amazing. They're different than tostones. Tostones are plantains that are green that have been double fried. Very different texture, very different taste. The ripening of this fruit breaks down, you know, like the starches break down and produce sugar that when is fried is just, look at this delicacy. Mira eso. Plátanos are a gift from Africa. Plátanos are originally from Africa and they were brought over to the New World by, you know, colonialism, transatlantic slavery. And they are a part of a lot of Latino diets, especially in the Caribbean where we have a lot of African influence. Ooh, I'm giving you some food culture and food history. Oh my God. Oh, Bacalao and Arroz con Gandules. Loving it. Long day. Long day. Kind of tired, but feeling good. I wanted to get myself a good Puerto Rican dinner. I wanted to make this mukbang. Oh my God. Mukbang / tasting. Again, I want to give a shout out to Suave Boom. He's an amazing mukbang ASMR artist who has done several Puerto Rican mukbangs. And I'm like, why are there not more Puerto Rican mukbangs? We're amazing. There's like 1 million Mexican mukbangs. People eating tacos, burritos, and tostadas and all that shit all fucking day. Let's have some Boricua. And it took a Mexican brother to bring us more delicious Puerto Rican cuisine. So when I saw what he did over the weekend, I was like, I gotta do a Puerto Rican mukbang. So shout out to Suave Boom. Shout out to Dolce Foodie, his amazing, wonderful wife. Love her channel, Dolce Foodie. Also ASMR and mukbangs. They are an amazing couple. I am a huge fan. I actually did the Cinnamon Toast Crunch tasting that I did a few videos back because I was also inspired by Suave. So, all right, Berto, thank you. Mira este plato de belleza. Oh, I have one more Maduro left. Awesome. Okay, I am carbing the hell out of the night, and I know I am. That's okay. I didn't have much carbs today. I was very much on the go. Had some salad, had a lot of protein, so I am starving for carbs. I know I'm having a lot of rice, and the Maduros are super sweet and super carbo loading as well. Gotta watch out, but still, oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, mira ese madurito. Oh my God. This, of course, like I said, is restaurant bought, but I'm gonna be cooking soon. I'm gonna make some other typical Puerto Rican plate, maybe arroz con salchicha y habichuela guisada, rice with Vienna sausages and stewed red beans. Or, oh, I think I have an idea. I may go to the Sofrfito place. That's on 181st. I don't know if you guys ever saw Anthony Bourdain, the one where he went to the Bronx and he was taken to this place where he ate a lot of like typical Puerto Rican Caribbean food, all that fried stuff like the relleno de papa, the potato balls, or the alcapurrias, which have no translation, or the piononos, which I don't think have a translation. It's all this Puerto Rican fried food. I may bring you guys a fried food, excuse me, a fried food mukbang. That'll really trigger my friends who are always... You need to eat healthy. Why are you always featuring unhealthy food? Because I eat all types of food. And if you... I don't think you would care if I were eating salad. So... Or maybe you do. Maybe it's going to be my new thing. I'm going to do mukbangs with salad and salad tastings. I don't know. I'm open to it all. So, Sofrfito lovers, I'm going to finish this off camera. You're ever in New York City in the Bronx, there's a chain of Caribbean, Dominican, Puerto Rican, and / some Cuban dishes called carida. They are everywhere in the Bronx. When you get to New York, Yelp it up. You will find caridas all over the Bronx, and maybe even all over Manhattan, too. I tend to feel like they're more in the Bronx now these days. So, Frito lovers, go out there and have amazing food adventures. Go out there and taste things for yourself. Go out there and have fun. If you like this video, share it, like it, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you know when I post another mukbang or another tasting. Follow me on Sofrito in My Soul, all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. As always, mucho amor, beso, mucho comida, a lot of love.